Top 10 Food Dramas, Korean, to watch. Number 10 Temperature of Love. Temperature of Love is a 2017 South Korean television series written by Ha Myung-hee and starring Seo Yun-jin, Yong Se-jong, Kim Jae-wook and Jo Bo-ah. It is based on the screenwriter's own novel titled Good Soup Never Picks Up the Phone, released in 2014. After talking online, a writer and a chef's budding romance begins when they meet in real life. However, they quickly find out how little they know about each other. Number 9 Warm and Cozy. Warm and Cozy is a 2015 South Korean television series starring Kang So-ra and Yoo Yeon-sok. Written by the Hong sisters as a twist on the fable of the ant and the grasshopper. After a setback in her personal and professional life, Lee Young-ju, a young woman, decides to relocate to Jeju Island. However, her life changes when she starts falling for a carefree chef. Number 8 Oh My Ghost. Oh My Ghost is a 2015 South Korean television series starring Park Bo-young, Jo Young-suk, Lim Ju-won and Kim Sul-ji. Na Bong-sun, Park Bo-young, works as an assistant chef. Because of her timid personality and low self-esteem, she doesn't have any friends. Since she was a child, she has been able to ghosts because of her shaman grandmother. One day, she becomes possessed by seductress ghost Shin Sun-ae. Kang Sun-woo, Cho Young-sok, is a star chef. Na Bong-sun has a secret crush on him. He is good-looking and confident as a chef. Even though he is popular with women, he has yet to get over his ex-girlfriend. He begins to notice Na Bong-sun after her sudden change. Number 7 Pasta. Pasta is an unconventional love story that revolves around the kitchen of an Italian restaurant, La Sfera. Seo Yoo-kyung, Kang Hyo-jin, started her career as a third-ranked kitchen assistant for 3 years at La Sfera, and on the day she finally gets to become an assistant pasta chef, executive chef Toddy is fired and a new chef takes his place. Chef Choi Yun-wook, Lee Sun-kian, was trained in Italy and is one of the most talented chefs in Korea. He is out to reform the kitchen and fires all the female chefs after just one day. This seemed like a coincidence at first, but it turns out it was all planned from the beginning, because he clearly states that there is no place for a woman in his kitchen. By contrast, he also wants to date Yoo-kyung outside of the kitchen. The recurring theme of the cactus is a metaphoric picture that describes both Yoo-kyung's journey to realize her culinary ambitions and the relationship that develops between Seo Yoo-kyung and chef Choi Yun-wook. Full of both thorns and life, blooming only after much hardship, the parallels are unmistakable. Number 6 Let's Eat. Let's Eat is a 2013 South Korean television series starring Lee Soo-kyung, Yoon Do-jun, Shim Hung-tak and Yoon So-hee. Let's Eat depicts the daily life and romance of a single woman and a murder case occurs in her neighborhood. Lee Soo-kyung is a 33-year-old single woman. She divorced when she was in her 20s and now lives alone. She always wants to carry herself with dignity, but she loses self-control when she is near gourmet foods. Koo Dae-young, Yoon Do-jun, is a gourmet, especially talented with describing the taste of foods. He often lies when he opens his mouth, but he is usually considerate to others. Number 5 Gaduri Restaurant. The quick-tempered Gaduri, Lee Ju-bin, breaks up with the man of her dreams after discovering his infidelity. To escape her heartache, she launches a restaurant where she not only serves delicious food but also offers tarot readings. The eatery becomes an instant hit, attracting customers eager to taste her cuisine and discover what the future holds. However, Do-ri is irked by the mysterious behavior of her neighbor, Cha Woo-bin, Hyuk, whom she catches snooping around. What are his intentions? And could discovering the truth about him lead her to a new romance? This 2020 South Korean romantic comedy series was directed by Seo Min-young. Number 4 Itaewon Class. Itaewon Class is a 2020 South Korean television series starring Park Seo-joon, Kim Da-mi, Yoo Jae-myung, and Kwon Nara. Based on the webtoon of the same name, it is the first series to be produced by the film distribution company Showbox. On the first day of attending his new high school, Park Se-ro-yi, Park Seo-jun, punches his classmate Jang Jun-won, who was bullying another classmate. The bully is the son of CEO Jang Dae-hee, Yoo Jae-myung. The bully's father runs restaurant business Jaga where Park Se-roe's own father works. CEO Jang Dae-hee demands to Park Se-roe that he apologizes to his son, but Park Se-roe refuses. Because of his refusal, Park Se-roe gets expelled from school and his father gets fired from his job. Soon, an accident takes place. Park Se-roe's father dies in a motorcycle accident caused by his ex-classmate Jang Jun-won. Burning with anger, Park Se-roe viciously beats Jang Jun-won. He is soon arrested and receives prison time for the violent assault. Park Se-roe decides to destroy the Jaga company and take revenge upon CEO Jang Dae-hee and his son Jang Jun-won. Once Park Se-roe is released from prison, he opens a restaurant in Itaewon, Seoul. Jo Yi-seo, Kim Da-mi, who is popular on social media, joins Park Se-roe's restaurant and works there as a manager. She has feelings for Park Se-roe. Number 3 Walk of Love is a 2018 South Korean television series starring Lee Jun-ho, Jang Hyuk and Jung Ryo-won. The series will take place in a Chinese restaurant. Chef Seo Pung, a chef who goes from being a star chef one day to the cook at a failing neighborhood Chinese restaurant the next. Dan Se-woo, meaning sweet shrimp, lives a life of privilege and leisure. She accepted no gifts on her wedding day because her father gave her a check for 300 million won, and she enjoys horseback riding and fencing. Her greatest moment in life happens to coincide with a random bowl of jjajangmyeon, which leads her to undergo a big change and begin a new life. Number 2 Jewel in the Palace is a 2003 South Korean historical drama television series directed by Lee Byung-hun. About 500 years ago during the time of Chosun dynasty, Korea boasted a rigidly hierarchical and male-dominated social structure. Set in this period, Jewel in the Palace is based on a true story about a legendary girl named Jang Geum who became the first woman to be the supreme royal physician of her times. Despite her poor condition as a low-class girl in the male-dominated society, Jang Geum overcame a series of social discrimination and landed herself as a royal cook, later becoming the royal physician, then ultimately the physician in charge of the king. She was even given by the king the title, the Great Jang Geum. Number 1 My Lovely Sam Soon, Korean, Ne Ilyamayan Gim Samson, is a 2005 South Korean television series based on the internet novel of the same title by Ji Soo-yeon, which was published on March 9, 2004. Kim Sam-sun is a baker who has a talent for making pastries and cakes. On Christmas Eve, she catches her boyfriend, Min Hyeon-yu, cheating on her and breaks up. On that same night, she meets Yoon Jin-hyun, the owner of a restaurant called Bon Appetit. By sheer coincidence, Jin-hyun needs a baker for his restaurant, and Sam-sun is unemployed. Sam-sun is hired as the restaurant's chief baker, and the two fight like cats and dogs. Which one is your favorite? Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.